Jiren stands as one of the most imposing and thought-provoking characters in the Dragon Ball universe, a figure whose sheer power is matched only by the emotional weight of his backstory. Introduced during the climactic events of Dragon Ball Super, Jiren quickly transcended the role of a typical antagonist, becoming a symbol of absolute strength, rigid justice, and the heavy cost of solitude. From his first appearance in the Tournament of Power, Jiren is portrayed as an enigma. Unlike many fighters who boast or relish combat, he is quiet, reserved, and detached. His presence alone commands fear and respect. While other universes rely on teamwork, tactics, or trickery, Jiren embodies raw, overwhelming might. This contrast immediately sets him apart and establishes him as the ultimate benchmark that even gods hesitate to challenge. Jiren's strength is not merely exceptional, it is portrayed as transcendent. He possesses power said to rival or even surpass that of the gods of destruction, a claim that elevates him beyond mortal limitations. His combat style is precise and efficient, wasting no movement or energy. Each strike carries absolute intent, reinforcing the idea that he is not fighting for sport or glory, but to uphold an unbreakable belief system forged through trauma. At the heart of Jiren's character lies tragedy. As a child, he witnessed the murder of his parents and the destruction of his master at the hands of a villain. This loss shattered his faith in companionship and justice delivered through unity. Abandoned and powerless, Jiren concluded that trust is fragile and unreliable, while strength is the only constant. This philosophy becomes the foundation of his identity: power above all, emotions set aside, and bonds viewed as weaknesses. This worldview brings Jiren into philosophical conflict with characters like Goku Star. Goku believes that strength grows through challenge, friendship, and shared struggle. Jiren believes the opposite, that reliance on others leads only to betrayal and pain. Their clashes are therefore more than physical. They are ideological. Every exchange of blows represents a battle between isolation and connection, fear and hope, control and freedom. As the Tournament of Power unfolds, cracks begin to form in Jiren's emotional armor. Despite his overwhelming dominance, he is repeatedly confronted by opponents who draw strength from trust and cooperation. The persistent refusal of others to give up, even when utterly outmatched, forces Jiren to confront a truth he has long denied, that bonds can be a source of genuine power rather than weakness. His rage in the tournament's later stages is not born of arrogance, but of inner conflict, as his beliefs begin to collapse under the weight of lived evidence. Jiren's eventual defeat is one of the most symbolic moments in Dragon Ball Super. It is not simply that he is overpowered. It is that he is surpassed by unity. Fighters from different universes, former enemies, and rivals come together to achieve what none could alone. In that moment, Jiren is forced to acknowledge that his path, while powerful, was incomplete. Strength without trust left him alone at the peak, with nowhere else to go. In the aftermath, Jiren emerges not as a broken villain, but as a humbled warrior. His silence now carries reflection rather than cold detachment. He remains immensely powerful, but his perspective has shifted, opening the door for growth beyond physical might. This evolution cements Jiren as one of the most mature and layered characters in the franchise. Ultimately, Jiren represents a darker mirror of the heroic ideal, a warrior who chose isolation as armor against pain. His story challenges the Dragon Ball tradition by asking whether strength alone is enough, and whether true power can exist without connection. Through Jiren, the series delivers one of its most resonant messages: that strength may win battles, but trust and unity give them meaning.